Welcome back, my dear viewers, to another book review. Today, I will be reviewing the book Walk Me Home. And like we always do, let's start with the book cover. As you can see, again I have a Slovenian version of this book. That's why the title is not Walk Me Home, but Pot domov. And on the front we have this woman walking across a dark road, I presume, with a red trench coat. And yeah, it's a simple book cover, but I like it. I think it fits really well to this story, to this book, you know. You will see just in a moment what I'm talking about. But yeah, overall, very simple design, but I like it. It's good. So, quick backstory about this book, Walk Me Home. This is one of the books that I took with me when I was living in Madrid, in Spain, for 3 months. And every morning when I went to work, well, more like student work, I would ride on the subway train for about 1 hour. You know, it was 1 hour long drive to get to the workplace. And I brought with myself some books to read during that time on the train. And this is one of those books. This is the first book I've read from this author, Sebastian Fitzek. I'm really sorry if I butchered or mispronounced your last name. And yeah, like I said, this is my first book from this author. And boy, what a start, you know. This is what got me hooked to his books. So far I only read 2 of his books. Currently, right at this moment, I am reading the 3rd one. It's this one. When I will finish reading this one, I will also do a review. So far this one is good. But let's now focus again on this one, Walk Me Home. Like I said, boy, it was a great start, you know. Yeah, so let's just get into the review. Okay, so let me just start with this, that this book gets really disturbing during some pages. Like, holy shit, when I was reading on the subway train, sometimes I would need to just close the book, put it down and just... What the hell did I just read right now? This is a psychological thriller, more like, well, horror, psychological horror book. And yeah, so what is this book about? Well, let me tell you. So, it's been a few years since I've read this book, so my memory is a little bit blurry, but the main protagonist is this woman. Her name is Claire, and she's walking home late at night. And basically, in this book, there exists this app for a woman when she gets, you know, she's walking home at night. If she wants to feel a little bit safer, if she's walking alone, she gets on that app and calls the phone operator of that app, and basically she would talk to him, you know, so she would feel more safe, you know, and not alone. So yeah, so we are following Claire when she's basically running home, running across the city. This takes place in Germany, and she gets on this app and she calls someone, and she says basically there's a psycho behind me, he's following me and he's trying to murder me. And she suspects it's the killer, that a few months ago the killer captured her, you know, tied her to a chair, wrote on a wall date of her death, and basically after that he let her go. And today is that day, you know, basically when she is about to die. She is expected to die, and she suspects it's the same killer after her, chasing her through the city, that, you know, he is trying to kill her on the same day that he wrote, you know, that tape on the wall. So yeah, and she's really paranoid, and basically the phone operator on the other side of the phone, on that talking app, he doesn't know what to do, because he doesn't know where she is, he doesn't know who is behind her, like she's complete stranger, he never met her in his life, and he basically panics a bit. And we got some other stuff evolving with him, you know, at his location. Some strange stuff is happening, and yeah, basically through the story we follow her trying to survive the night, and that operator talking to her, giving her advice and all that stuff, and you know, basically trying to keep her alive. And we also get some backstory from Claire when she's talking with the phone operator, and boy, some of that backstory stuff from her, it's like, it's just straight up fucked up, you know. Especially her husband. Like, her husband is one of the most evil, one of the most psycho, you know, characters I have read in a book. Like, that man is just straight, like, fucking insane. Like, how did she marry him, you know? And the worst part is, he pretends like he's this nice, charming, rich guy, and yeah, like behind the four walls he's like completely, I'm not gonna spoil what he does and what's going on, but yeah, he was reading those pages with him when he's involved, like, it's, boy, that's an experience, like, it's fucked up, man. Like, it's straight fucked up. Like, oh my god, I've never read a book this fucked up like before this one. This is my first, like, really fucked up book. Okay, but overall this book is intense, it's fast paced, it's you know, it has little, like, twists and turns, and you don't know what will happen. It's like I said, it's fucked up. Some scenes in this book are horrible, but why would I recommend this book? Because one really big reason, and that is the plot twist near the end. It's like jaw-dropping, like, it's such a big plot twist. I never saw that coming. When I was first reading this book, I was just like, what? Like, holy shit, like, this so far is my favorite plot twist in any book, period. It's in this one. Like, it's so perfect. I never saw it coming. It's really big, it's jaw-dropping, like, it's done in such a good way. Yeah, so that's why I recommend this book, because of that big plot twist, big jaw-dropping plot twist near the end. I'm not gonna say what happens, but yeah, it's so good. It's really great. Okay, but there's also, like, one thing that I don't really understand how it fits in this story. I'm gonna talk about slight spoilers, but I'm not gonna mention anything in particular. Basically, when Claire is telling one of her backstories to that phone operator, she mentions this hospital, I think it was hospital, and basically how she was inside that hospital and some stuff was going on with that hospital, and like some weird stuff, but after that it's never brought up again, and doesn't really connect to anything in the story. So I don't know why is it inside the story. Like, okay, it's there, you know, but it doesn't really add anything to the whole story. So maybe like the author thinks that the story was too short, so he added that hospital part. But I don't know, like it's been a while since I've read this book. Maybe I've missed something. I didn't read it properly, but like for me that hospital, backstory, it doesn't really make sense. Why is it in the story if it doesn't connect with anything? But yeah, that's just one small complaint I have about this book. Let's move on. Okay, but how will I rate this book from 1 to 10? Like I said, it's really good. The pacing is good. I never thought it was boring. There's some fucked up stuff in this book. Some chapters are fucked up. Like I said, it's a it's a horror story. It's a horror story, what I'm trying to say. And yeah, like I mentioned, that big plot twists near the end. So, I will rate this book 10 out of 10. Yep, that's a perfect score. 10 out of 10, especially because of that plot twist. Like I said, it's really good. So, 10 out of 10 for Walk Me Home. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more book reviews in the future. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.